And until now, no Muslim can tell us what is the shape of Allah anyway. They are so confused, they have no idea who is Allah, what his shape, what he look like, where he's coming from, what his nature. They have no idea. Even until now, we ask Muslims, is Allah is a spirit? They will say to you, yes. And then we force them to go in Google, do a little search, and they will come back and their tail between their legs saying, no, Allah is not a spirit.
Brothers and sisters, this is a true story. Wallahi, you do not understand how common this is. Wallahi, you do not understand how common this is.
I believe God is a spirit. I believe God is a spirit.
They are so confused. Like in the other day, we have a guy. His name is Nightmare. As you remember him, he is a Moroccan. He is 50 years old. He grew up all his life in Morocco. He go every Friday to mosque. And the stupid, he do not know that his God is not a spirit. And then when we ask him the question, is your God Allah as a spirit? He said yes. I said, are you sure? Are you dummy? He said, yeah, sure, yeah. I said, are you sure? And then after 15 minutes, he came back and said, Christian Prince, no, Allah is not a spirit. 50 years old, he do not know a very simple thing about his God. And let me ask you a question here. As long as Allah is saying, I blow from my ruh, do Allah have a ruh? When Allah he says, I blow from my ruh, do Allah have a ruh? Do he have a spirit? You mind?
I believe God is a spirit, but he has a spirit that he can give to other people and make you alive. You mind?
Allah he says, I created him from my ruh. Do Allah have a ruh? You said Allah is a spirit. Where do you get this from? Allah is a spirit? That's new. Are you sure you are a Muslim? Are you sure? Where you get this? Where you get this from? That Allah is a spirit, Nightmare. I mean, the Muslims they eat shish kebab and falafel and hummus, and they come to my room and they do poo-poo. And then when you ask them where you get this from, they have no idea. Okay, you know what? This is a challenge for you. Can you show me where it says in Islam that Allah is a spirit and He's a ruh? Your mind?
Oh, you're gonna give me time? Can you give me time and find out? Your mind.
10 years. Do we have a deal? 10 years. Guys, should I extend? Should I extend the challenge? This guy, he just said that Allah is a ruh, is a spirit. I said, where do you get this from? He said, he when I have time to find it. I will give you 10 years. This is the first time I hear someone, actually not the first time, second time. There's a guy, his name is Wael Ibrahim, if you remember him, the guy from Hong Kong. The guy, he challenged me to debate, but then he ran. He was debating a Christian in Korea, and he said, Allah is a spirit. God is a spirit. Where do you get this from? Where do you get this from? Muslims do not believe that Allah is a spirit. Alive for the 10 years, 12 years then. You will live for 12 years only, not 10? Because we are in the Middle East, we count in the opposite direction. You know that, right? Nightmare, your hand is up, right? You want to talk, or your hand is up by mistake? I think he is looking for the proof. You know, when a Muslim, he says to you, Allah is a spirit, that's mean this Muslim, he ate too much shish kebab and falafel and hummus. And it's time for him to do poo-poo. There is no such a thing in Islam that God is a spirit. And this is telling you, when we say in this room the name, what is Allah and what is Islam, and we prove every day that Muslims, they have no idea who's Allah. Look at this guy. Maybe he is 40 or 50 years old and he still think that his God is a spirit, when his religion does not teach such a thing, and this is absolutely against Islam teaching. And let us see if he can find us anyone agree with him. See, you just refuted yourself. Guys, look what he posted. He said Allah is a spirit, and then he posted saying that the spirit is not one of the description of Allah, but it is of the creation of Allah. But you said, Nightmare, that Allah himself is a ruh, and you gave an answer saying the opposite. Oh my.
No, I thought I'm gonna find out. You know, now I found out. They say it's not ruh. It's just ruh. It's one of the attributes of God. Your mind.
It is not of the attribute of God. So you are the one who said Allah is a spirit, and now you just discover in my room, and you came to be a Muslim for the last 40 years of your life. How old, Nightmare, you are? So all those 40 years you believe that Allah is a spirit, and now you just found out that Allah is not spirit? My friend, you're mine.
No, it's not. It's not shame. It is a ruh. It's not layset min sifatillah. You know, there's nothing wrong with that. You can make mistakes. You don't know everything. No, nobody know everything. You know.
MashaAllah, very nice.
Well, I'm not asking you to know everything, but this is a simple thing to know about your God. Isn't it? This is a simple question, guys, to ask if your God is a spirit or not. And what made you believe that God is a spirit all those years? And now today, just now, you found that you are wrong in my room. You know, we're not asking about secrets. This is the basic knowledge about your God. This is why I say Muslims have no idea who is their God. And when I say to the Muslims, I challenge any Muslim to tell me who's Allah, I am not really exaggerating. No Muslim knows who's Allah. Okay, so Allah is not a spirit, correct, guys? Nightmare finally agreed that I was right, and Allah is not a spirit. So what he is? He have a physical body, but he has no spirit. So what he is? Dead body? You just give us definition that spirit is the one who gives life. And your God, Allah, has no spirit. So he is a dead body? Don't mind?
No, I didn't say he has a body. You know, we don't know. Nobody knows how Allah looks like. No, human.
No, my friend, there's tons of scars and tons of hadith speaking about your God, he has a body. So it's not me who's saying that. And even the Quran confirmed that. So Allah have a body, he have a physical body, and we just confirm that he have no spirit. And then we need to find out how Allah can be alive if he is not a body. So he is a body, but he have no spirit. And what the body for then? What is the idea of this God having a body? And this body has no spirit.